Welcome into Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, streaming live on the internet at regionsports.com, facebook.com/regionsports, and youtube.com/regionsports. We come to you tonight from Morgan Township High School as the Region Sports Network presents the Morgan Township Cherokees taking on the Washington Township Senators in a PCC Boys Hoops Showdown. I'm Mike Shamia. I'll have the play-by-play for tonight's broadcast. And joining me with the color analysis is Matt Welson. Good evening, Matt, and Happy New Year.
Hello, Happy New Year to you. First big game of the 2023 here. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, first tip-off for the new year here on RSN. We have Morgan Township playing host to the Washington Township Senators. Washington Township, they come into this one at 2-3, both of their wins being bookends so far on their schedule, as they started off the year with a victory against Portage Christian, and they're on a one-game win streak after defeating Hammond Science and Tech. So with their 3 losses sandwiched in between there, they play Morgan Township, who is 6-3. They have, they're on a 2-game winning streak. After losing in the opening round in the Highland Holiday Tournament, they went on and got victories against Calumet and Kankakee Valley. So that's what we have here. We have a 2-3 matchup versus 6-3 matchup. And Matt, what do we think are we going to see here between these two ball clubs?
Well, you throw the records away because this is a big-time rivalry here in the PCC. Goes back to the ancient days of the PCC, and should be pretty exciting here. Should be exactly the run-and-gun type play that Morgan has. They like to push the ball, but Washington Township can stick right there with them, and it'll be interesting who can probably score 80 first. So I don't know. It could be a barn burner. We'll see.
Bit of a stylistic preview there. So we will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the keys to the game. Remember, you're watching Game Night in the PCC on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports, youtube.com/regionsports, and regionsports.com. The only game in town.
For over 75 years, the Paul Hearing name has been synonymous with auto sales. But wait, did you know that Paul Hearing has a top-notch body shop? Your car doesn't have to be a Ford. Paul Hearing repairs all makes and models and works with most insurance. At the Paul Hearing Body Shop, there are no backlogs, meaning they can get you in and back on the road again fast. And now Paul Hearing wants to give you a $100 gift card just for having your vehicle repaired. Call Paul Hearing at 219-942-2143 to schedule your body shop estimate.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week.
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, You'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back. You're watching Boys Hoops here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. And it's time for the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show, brought to you by Jody Geisha and Design. Selling points for a winning game. So our 3 keys to the game for each team. We'll call them 3 selling points, perhaps. And so what are the 3 selling points, the 3 keys to the game for the Morgan Township Cherokees here to win at home?
The Cherokees have Keegan Holder, who has phenomenal stats. Right now he's just under 20 points. He's 18.9 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. So he has to be hitting his average, doing what he can. That's number 1. 2, he has the backup of Jaden Spratley. He's averaging 10, and Jack Wheeler is also averaging 10. Those 3, offensively, they're going to be getting the ball to one of them to score. Defensively, you have Bryant Rickey, who is the blue-collar kid. Like, he will go out and he will just shut down defenders, and those are probably the 3 keys for the Cherokees to get a win right there. So,
okay, so getting some scoring from their horses, and Bryant Rickey doing his thing defensively.
Yes.
Bryant Rickey, the lone senior on
Yes,
this squad
he is.
as well. So Keegan Holder, you mentioned, he's a junior along with several others on this team, but Bryant Rickey, the lone senior. What would the 3 keys to the game be for the Washington Township Senators to come in here and get a victory on the road?
I think they have to push the ball. They have good guard play with Andrews. He can score, he can attack the basket, and he can shoot a 3. Nick Sears defensively, he's probably going to be on Holder to start, and that's going to be the key, is to see how they guard against Holder, and then see who's going to be scoring for the Cherokees. But lastly, it is Shepard Scott. When he's in the paint, he can be a force. So the Cherokees have Hayden Grigger to combat that, but the post might come into play here if they slow things down and play a half-court game. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, most times on the court, Spratley's going to be the tallest guy. And then outside of that, it's going to be Shepard Scott. But Spratley gets it done from the outside.
Yes, he's a taller, thinner guard that he likes to shoot the 3, but he can attack the basket. You have Jet Geisha and Hayden Grigger, who's your stereotypical post players. So it'll be interesting how they handle playing that, if they go 4 out or if they just do the 5-out guard. So
yeah, and you are what you can guard, right?
Yes.
So when we see this, and we talked a little bit before the break about how Styles, you gave a little bit of a stylistic preview in Styles and how they make fights. And it's going to be interesting to see how many opportunities on the block Shepard Scott will get in this game against a Morgan Township that, like I mentioned, Spratley, if he's not the tallest guy in the court, it's either Holder or Grieger, and they can definitely hold their own there on the block.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how the Senators get their scoring done in this one. Let's take a look at the PCC standings. This upcoming Sunday, there's going to be the draw for the PCC tournament. But currently, what are the standings as they are right now?
Yeah, round-robin standings, you have Couts in first place. They are 3-0. They just beat a very tough Westville team before Christmas break. Morgan Township beat Hebron. They are 1-0. Westville is 2-1 for the top 3 there. Boone Grove is sitting at 2-1. Then Hebron. Washington Township is 0-1. They lost to Boone Grove. And then South Central and Tri-Township round out the conference play. So plenty of round-robin games yet to be played, but Couts is right there, 3-0. Still have to play Morgan. Still have to play Boone Grove. So that could be an interesting matchup for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and both teams tonight, Morgan Township and Washington Township, have only played one conference game so far on the season. Morgan Township, they played their one conference game against Hebron December 16th. at Hebron, where they picked up a road victory by a margin of 14 points, 66-52. They won that. And Washington Township, in their lone conference game this season, they had to go on the road and play a Boone Grove team that was shooting the ball very well, and they lost by 16. So both teams are now only playing their second conference game, but Washington Township has played 4 less games so far. So how much of a factor do you think that has to go into this game, considering that Morgan Township played in a holiday tournament and Washington Township did not?
I think when you have a game like this, both teams are just ready to get out of the house and go play ball. And that's the exciting part. Morgan had a really good tournament to test themselves against some Lake County schools, and I think it's eye-opening to see how they can do in a neutral site and how they can control the game and the pace. So it'll be interesting, and it was a very good situation for them. For Washington, they haven't played since December 21st, so if you're practicing and going through the holiday season and you see this game, you circle that and put a gold star on it and say, hey, we got to be ready. We have to be ready to run and gun and have some fun. So Senators are probably looking forward to this game for a long time.
Yeah, and so are we, but we'll take a break here and come back with more action and continue the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show. You're watching the Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Crowd Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. At Crowd Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Crowell Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back. You're watching boys basketball, Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Here we are with the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show. We've talked about some stylistic matchups here. We've talked about some keys to the game, what each team will have to do to come away victorious in this one as the Morgan Township Cherokees host the Washington Township Senators. We've looked at the PCC and its standings and the conference play for both teams up into this point into the season. And it is now time for the Economy Electric Heating and Cooling Game Night Forecast. The Game Night Forecast is brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Tonight's forecast is 56 degrees. It feels like 50. No precipitation. There's a lot of fog coming in. For me driving in, I was coming from the west, so that's one thing that we've noticed. But other than that, it's beautiful in here in this beautiful gymnasium here at Morgan Township. And so that's the game night forecast brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. So, pick to click. Okay, so for those of you listening at home, you may or may not be familiar what pick to click is. Pick to click is where each of us on the broadcast select a player to click in tonight's game. Now, you could always go with the leading scorer. You could go with, the best player you think that will be on the floor tonight. You could also go with a different candidate of sorts. Perhaps you think someone's going to come in and take a charge, right? Perhaps you think someone's going to come off the bench and give like a good 6 or 8 points that's going to come in a meaningful moment. Okay, so it's very ambiguous, but that's because anyone is eligible that is on the active roster for either team to be picked to click. So, Matt, who is your pick to click in tonight's game?
For the Cherokees is going to be Jet Geisha. He is coming off a hand injury, and I just watching him warm up, he looks like he is ready to shoot, ready to ball. So it will be my pick to click would be Jet Geisha for Morgan. For Washington Township, I think, let's see. I'm going to go with Shepard Scott. I'm going to see how he handles the paint because I know I like to see him play. Good inside-out movement. He's a pretty smart player with post and scoring. So I'm going to go with Shepard Scott on the Senator side.
All right. And I'm going to go with Jacob Colin for Morgan Township.
Really?
I think Colin is one of those guys where he is going to be in the right spot more often than not, and he will have opportunities, and I think tonight he is going to make the most of those opportunities for the Cherokees.
Very good.
If I had to pick one for the Senators, I would go with Nicholas Sears.
Oh, yeah, very good choice.
I think that he will hit some shots in this one and make this game competitive for as long as it may remain competitive, because we do not know what will happen here, but I do think that Nicholas Sears will make something happen tonight.
And if you're at home listening, make sure you put your pick to click down on the Facebook or YouTube comments. Make sure you subscribe to RSN.
Yeah, go ahead and comment your pick to click for tonight's game. We will be monitoring that. Remember, it is time-stamped, so you can make your pick to click now, and then we'll see how that turns out. But not at the end of the game if something crazy happens where it has 30 or something, and he's my pick to click. Yeah, I'm sure it was. So, but no. So we are about 90 seconds away from the starting lineups and everything here. It's Morgan Township. It is the first game of the new year for RSN. Exciting times here, and can't wait for tip-off. Morgan Township cheerleaders doing an outstanding job at center court. Morgan Township, they do home games so well in terms of just they do things right. You got the Papa shot before the game.
Yes.
They wheel out the 2 liters of pop to center court.
Exciting.
You pay $1 to shoot. You cash it. You make the shot. You get a 2 liter. They do that. You got raffle tickets for the cake drawing.
Yes,
is that correct?
There's like 8 cakes out in the lobby ready to be raffled off. A nice little fundraiser for the cheer and dance teams.
Indiana High School basketball here at Morgan Township, and now ready for the national anthem. right, and now time for the starting lineups. We'll start first with the Washington Township Senators. So starting for the Senators, Nicholas Sears, a senior. Number 24, Cody Johnson, a junior. Number 33, a junior, Logan Armstrong. Number 40, Shepard Scott. And number 52, Andrew Martin. Shepard Scott, a senior, Andrew Martin, a junior. For the Morgan Township Cherokees, starting lineup, number 3, a junior, Jaden Spratley. Number 12, Bryant Rickey. Number 10, Jack Wheeler. Number 22, Hayden Grieger. And number 21, Keegan Holder. Morgan Township in white with green letters outlined in gold. The Washington Township Senators in their road black with red numerals and letters outlined in white. And the first tip-off on RSN in 2023 is underway, won by the Cherokees.
You'll see some patience here by the Cherokee, getting a good shot there by Wheeler. Just put a little bit too much on it, though.
Senators get the ball on the left baseline to the left wing now. Got a double dribble there. So an unforced error for the Senators, and both first possessions for both teams come out empty. Wheeler with it, picks up his dribble, kicks it to the left corner to Ricky. Ricky back to the top of the key, and they swing the ball around. Holder with it. Draws two defenders, drives middle, stops, turns, pump fakes, drops it down. Drop step, good shot there by Hayden Grieger.
Yeah, good pass by Holder, not there. Got a little double team, but saw Grieger right there on the block.
The steal there for the Cherokees. Oh, and just missed the dunk was Keegan Holder, but Keegan Holder comes away with the steal there. Washington Township staying on this left side of the court. Good defense by the Cherokees to start the game. Another steal for the Cherokees. Jaden Spratley, spin move off backboard, no good. Rebound by Shepard Scott, and we got a whistle.
Sears got 2 rebounds already defensively, so when he can get a rebound, look up the floor, Senators might be able to run a little bit. Cherokees, good defense right now. First couple of possessions are ending up in steals, so they're right in the passing lanes or picking a pocket right there by Spratley.
Yeah, Morgan Township, good job defensively so far, getting Washington Township to keep the ball on the left side of the floor, not allowing them to reverse it. Anytime they tried to reverse it, they got a steal at the top of the key near the volleyball line, near center court. So Washington Township, after the whistle, we'll see what they do here. But you're right, they may have opportunities in transition if they're having a hard go at it in the half-court offense to start the game.
Yeah.
Armstrong kicks it back out. Scott with it. Armstrong flashes to the left block. Scott keeps it, and they stay on this left side of the floor.
There's a big skip.
Need that. Nicholas Sears with it at center court.
It's a patience game for the Senators, too. Making sure that they're efficient offensively, looking for a good score. But Cherokees are right there in their face, kind of letting them keep it out by the volleyball line.
A gamble there by Spratley, and that allows Shepard Scott to catch the ball at the right elbow and then be able to dump it off down low to the left block, and that'll send Cody Johnson to the line to shoot two.
Johnson had a good take. That's as soon as I said ball over the volleyball line, Senators got it right into the paint.
Yeah, Morgan Township was playing very disciplined for a moment there. Johnson misses the first of two. But Spratley, kind of gambles for it, tries to get that steal, tries to poke that ball loose, and unable to do so, and it allows for an opportunity to be had in the paint for the Senators. Johnson missing both. There's a whistle there, a foul. I believe that's on Shepard Scott.
Yeah, I believe that's on Scott.
So they come away empty at the free throw line and pick up a foul in the process of that, and they're trailing two in this one to start. Morgan Township with the ball. Good pass there. Swing the ball around. That one just went in between the legs there.
Yeah, Wheeler threw a bullet right underneath Grieger's fingertips, so...
Yeah, Grieger had the first opportunity he had with it. He kind of, went up in the air, looked like he was going to score, and then passed out of that very athletically. And then the second time, he wasn't able to corral the passes. It was a bullet, right in between his legs. Sears. They get an open three. Off back iron, no good. Rebound, Scott. Scott with it. Coughs it up. Grieger is able to get it, and coming down the floor, we got another score for the Morgan Township Cherokees. That's number 10, Jack Wheeler, in transition.
Yeah, that was a good look up the floor by Wheeler.
Yeah, Grieger able to get the steal and get it to Jack Wheeler. Jack Wheeler for two. Another gamble there, this time by Grieger. Shepard Scott unable to really, do anything with that, though, as he's able to hold on to it, possess the ball. Good patience there. Just missed off the front iron. So Washington Township scoreless in this one to start, and Jack Wheeler again to the basket. No good. Gets his own rebound, it looks like, for a second.
Good hustle there by Wheeler, just keeping it alive.
Driving baseline, stopping, looking, cutting, got it.
Good look by DeBoard on the block, seeing a cutting Jaden Spratley for two.
Beautiful action there. So Morgan goes up 6-0 to start this one. Sears with it, crosses over, stops at the left elbow, kicks to the right, low wing. Scott with it. Dylan Andrews.
That's that high post play of Scott.
Yeah, looks like they could have had some high-low action there with Scott and Armstrong, but Armstrong didn't necessarily commit to cutting to the rim, so Scott didn't throw it there. Steal there by Armstrong. Armstrong running up the floor.
Good stop by Ricky.
Yeah, if you're Washington Township, you really hope to convert on those chances, as it looked like Cody Johnson was running up the floor with them, but doesn't make the pass. Instead, they maintain possession, but looking to get their first points on the board here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first period. Armstrong from the right elbow. Dishes. Got it.
There's your pick to click.
Nicholas Sears gets them on the board. It's 6-2. Spratley to Wheeler. Wheeler dancing. Brings it back out to the volleyball line. Kicks it to the left corner. DeBoer driving baseline. Dumps it off. Just short. Rebound Armstrong.
Yeah, just off the top front of the rim there by Grieger, but good take baseline by DeBoer to make that action happen.
Yeah. Morgan Township taking their opportunities at trying to knife to the Washington Township defense. A layup miss there by Sears. Rebounded by Morgan Township. Spin move, DeBoer. Power layup, no good. Misses everything. Sears with it. Sears going all the way. Euro step and good.
Sears off to the races there.
Sears able to slow down and step through for the score. Wide open three look there. No good. That was missed by Ricky. Rebound by the Senators. And now here comes Dylan Andrews bringing it up the court.
That Senators look good in transition there. It's interesting slowing it down, seeing how they can go this half-court game. They throw it away again.
Great steal by Spratley. Spratley looking to go all the way. Turns, fires, got it.
Nice little shot by Spratley.
Yeah, Coach Whitcomb might be looking for a push there or something. An offensive foul. Nonetheless, it's 8-4 with 25 seconds. So what he should be looking for now is the last shot here.
Good hustle by Grieger, and even more by DeBoer out of nowhere, getting that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Morgan Township hitting the deck both times for it. There was a scrum earlier on the off where they got that second chance basket. So Morgan Township hustling, and it's paying dividends in this one as they have doubled the Senators' score 8-4 with 15 seconds in the first quarter. And a travel there.
Big turnover. We'll see if the Cherokees can connect on this. You have number 11, Geisha, checking in, and also a holder, number 21, back in for the Cherokees.
Wheeler fires a deep three. Off backboard, no good. Put back, doesn't get the opportunity. So at the end of one, it's 8-4. The Morgan Township Cherokees lead this one. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
Welcome back. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports and regionsports.com. The Morgan Township Cherokees lead after one, 8-4 against the visiting Washington Township Senators.
Leading scores in the first quarter there, Jaden Spratley has 4 for the Cherokees, and Nick Sears has 4 for the Senators.
Andrew Martin went up with the shot, got blocked, and taken the other way was Jack Wheeler for a quick score to start the second quarter. Martin takes it out of the corner, gets it all the way to the top of the key, picks up his dribble, reverses it. They get an open three there. Christian Sadler, no good. Rebound by Grieger.
3 rebounds for Mr. Grieger already.
Steal there by Jackson Garzella.
Yeah, good hustle there by him.
Garzella gets it to Sears. Sears at the Cherokee logo. Brings it to center court, reverses the ball. Andrew Martin again operating out of that left elbow. Garzella into Sears at the baseline. And another steal, this time by Keegan Holder. Holder all the way. Good. You talked about it in the pregame, Matt.
Yes.
These Cherokees like to run.
Yes, they do. Get in the passing lane, get a hand out, and see if they can beat them to the other end.
Cody Johnson with it. Morgan Township doing a great job of giving him that left side of the floor, not allowing him to reverse it. Who's doing that? Jack Wheeler, namely.
Yes, he's doing a great job defensively.
Good tip pass there. So that was tipped by Jet Geisha, and it was recovered by Bryant DeBoard. Jack Wheeler now with it. Hop step goes to the lane. He gets fouled.
Yeah, the Cherokees defensively, probably one of the top in the conference. Doing a very good job just making sure if that ball is getting into the paint, they are right there in your face. Already had a block, and then you had a tip there by Geisha.
So Jack Wheeler and Hayden Grieger, they come off the floor for the Cherokees. In comes for them is Bryant Rickey. Keegan Holder. Holder with the right hand, no good. So for the Cherokees, you have Bryant DeBoard. He comes out now for Connor Havlin. So you have Spratley, Havlin, Bryant Rickey, Keegan Holder for the Cherokees. For the Senators, Nicholas Sears with the basketball. Puts it behind his back. Great job defensively, though, by Rickey. Three, Snyder, no good. Good job of reversing the ball. Spratley comes across. Just lost the hand on it. It's an unforced turnover there.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Cherokees, going to the corner, to the top, and back over, getting that ball to Spratley, and it was just off his fingertips and hit his knee and out of bounds. So get a little bit more efficient there. It's 2 points for him. Senators calling a full timeout here?
Yep. Full timeout. So before we take a break, let us remind you to stay with us after the second quarter for the halftime report brought to you by our friends at Homeland Farm. So we'll take a break here, and we'll come back with game night in the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back. You're watching Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. The Washington Township Senators trail this one 12-4 as Dylan Andrews brings the ball up the floor. Chaden Spratley leaps into the air and able to get the steal on that one, and then get an outlet pass up the floor, and a great pass there, a drop off from Jet Geisha with a beautiful assist in the basket.
That's one thing. The Cherokees are doing a very good job moving the ball. Geisha to Rickey there. getting the assist, and I think I had him for a pick to click
Yeah,
earlier.
you did. You did. That's your guy.
Coming back from a hand injury, it could be kind of hard there, but doing a good job seeing the floor.
Yeah, after the timeout, Morgan Township applies more pressure in their half-court defense, and Jaden Spratley able to leap into the air and, tip that ball to himself and then throw a nice pass up the floor, for Geisha to then drop it off to Ricky. So a great job there to start after the timeout for the Cherokees. And they're again on defense, and Nicholas Sears is trying to lead this team as he gets the ball to the left elbow and see if they can get another basket here in the half-court offense.
And the Cherokees have 8 steals already this game. Jaden Spratley's got 3 of them.
Scott to Andrews, Andrews to Armstrong, Armstrong to Sears, Sears in the left wing, fires no good off back iron, rebound by Spratley, Spratley passes it up again, this time to Keegan Holder for the basket.
That's one thing I really enjoy watching this Cherokee team is the unselfish basketball. They will wait for the extra pass and make sure they're open.
Armstrong with a nice power layup off the left side and baseline there, so it's 16-6. Oh, and a great steal there. Here come the Senators. So great steal there by Caden Batcher, and he unable to capitalize on that one. It's Morgan Township with it. Holder, step back, 3. Misses everything, goes out of bounds. So Andrews will inbound to Sears. Chet Geisha checks out of the game in this one. So Grieger, Holder, Spratley, Havlin, and Wheeler for Morgan Township on the floor. Holder pokes it free. Holder goes up for the dunk. He's got it.
Six points for Holder this game.
Andrews to Armstrong. Armstrong in the left wing. Jab step. Tries to go back to the well there as he goes baseline. This time flips up with the left hand. No good. Rebound by Spratley. Spratley wisely holds it back as he didn't have numbers.
Yeah, good job. Smart move by Spratley saying, hey, you know what? We can slow things down. Holder gets it. It's like, I'm going to attack that basket. And you have Shepard Scott picking up his second foul.
Yeah, so Scott with his second case comes to the bench and he sits. Andrew Martin checks in for him. We got a steal there and then a push by Wheeler.
That's Sears just being scrappy right there, getting a steal, and then that quick foul by Wheeler.
So we'll see what Washington Township does here. Trailing 18-6 in this one. We'll see what they want to do in the half court. Another foul here, this time by Spratley. The official has a nice conversation with him. So Sears will inbound it.
Yeah, the Cherokees are getting into the lanes, but they don't want to get right there fouling and lunging. That's how they kind of overplay them. So just got to sag back a little bit and do your job.
Sears checks out for Garzella. Armstrong receives the inbound pass from the sideline. Dribbling with his left hand, looking, picks up his dribble. Martin couldn't catch it there. Stolen by Morgan, but a steal by the Senators.
Armstrong with his second steal of the game.
90 seconds to play in the first half, 18-6.
Senators doing a good job getting back.
Garzella drops it off. Martin pump fakes. Kicks it to the top of the key. Martin with it again. I wonder if he would get a better opportunity than the one he passed up there. We will never know as they turn it over. Holder. Spratley. 20-6. Morgan Township.
Yeah, that's one thing. I know Martin's a role player, but he has to take a shot when the opportune moment there. Cannot be afraid to pull the trigger.
Martin with it. He swings it. Garzella. That ball is tipped and out of bounds. Quick hands there by Kevin Krieger.
He was all over that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was ready. He was ready to catch it and shoot it.
That might be play of the game.
You know, if you stay ready, you don't ever have to worry about getting ready, right?
Exactly.
So, got a foul there on the floor.
That'll be second on Wheeler, I believe, lowering his shoulder.
So Wheeler takes a seat. Connor Havlin in. Sears inbounding underneath his own basket. Or their basket, rather. Armstrong. So it looks like you have that high-low action.
Yes,
but they haven't really gone to it yet. Blocked there by Holder. Holder with it now. Spratley goes right through his hands, out of bounds.
Yep, Spratley was already going up before he caught it, and it's going to be a Cherokee turnover.
I believe that's Logan Armstrong trying to get up there. Slow to get up. He, after taking a fall, he had remained on the ground for the entire transition possession.
Yeah, he's favoring his right foot, it looks like.
So he comes out, and he'll take a little bit extra long halftime as there's 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We hope that he's okay.
Yeah, could have just tweaked an ankle or something and go in and drink some Gatorade and get ready, right?
Yeah, so, but, you know, he's walking on it. He's putting pressure on it. So, albeit not a lot, he's walking gingerly, but it is a good sign that he's able to walk himself to the trainer.
Yep.
Garzella, 12 seconds. Martin, 7 seconds.
Good look, good flash by Sears.
Martin, 2 seconds. Martin, he's got to shoot it.
Oh,
he gets fouled.
Got fouled by Grieger. That'll put him into bonus, so he'll be shooting free throws.
He said, I don't have to shoot it. What do you know?
He's like, I'm going to pick up a foul, and I'll take my time knocking down these free throws. That's 100% basketball IQ.
So Andrew Martin finds himself to the free throw line here. A 6'2" junior for the Washington Township Senators.
They put 0.2 seconds back on the clock. So you'll have a live free throw right here.
Misses it. No rebound.
Nope.
So that will take us to halftime. Remember, folks, we will have a halftime report for you, brought to you by Homeland Farm. So stay tuned to us. We'll take a break. It is 20-6 here at Morgan Township. They lead this one. Remember, you're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Start or advance your career at T&B Tube Company. At T&B, employees are more than just a number. They are a valuable part of the success of T&B Tube Company and make an impact every day. Located just a short drive away from Chicago, T&B Tube Company offers benefits such as tuition reimbursement and a community-like work atmosphere. To learn more about joining the growing team at T&B Tube Company, visit tbtube.com/careers. Since 2000, Hose Connections in Hammond has been a premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop offering quality hydraulic and pneumatic products and services. Hose Connections takes pride in not only meeting but exceeding customers' expectations. To learn all about the products and services that Hose Connections offers, visit hoseconnectionsinc.com or call 219-844-6570. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure. For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
For over 75 years, the Paul Hearing name has been synonymous with auto sales. But wait, did you know that Paul Hearing has a top-notch body shop? Your car doesn't have to be a Ford. Paul Hearing repairs all makes and models and works with most insurance. At the Paul Hearing Body Shop, there are no backlogs, meaning they can get you in and back on the road again fast. And now Paul Hearing wants to give you a $100 gift card just for having your vehicle repaired. Call Paul Hearing at 219-942-2143 to schedule your body shop estimate.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake?
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Welcome back to Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. It is now time for the halftime report brought to you by our friends at Homeland Farm. So, Matt, you know, what's been going well for the Morgan Township Cherokees as they lead this one 20-6 at home at half?
Defensively, into the transition game is what got the Cherokees their lead. Jaden Spratley has 3 steals, and I believe the Cherokees have 9 overall. And their defense sparks their offensive runs, and that's how, if they can get down the court and the Senators do stop them, they're able to run a good, patient offense and able to score. So the Cherokees defense definitely sparking their offense today.
Yeah, and so, you know, and this kind of goes hand in hand, right? Like the strength of the Morgan Township Cherokees is kind of like the inverse of like what is the weakness, I guess, so to speak, of the Washington Township Senators at halftime, and it's the fact that they can't get anything going offensively in the half court.
At the half court game, the Senators they're doing a good job getting it to the high post, and then nothing from there. So even if nothing's happening, if you're Scott or if you're Martin, just turn around and shoot. I mean, what can you do? If nothing's there to pass, you have to be taking a shot. Senators haven't been taking a lot of threes. I think they've taken 2 so far. And their points for Nick Sears, he's got 4 for them so far, came in transition. Sears would get the ball, get the rebound, and then he'd just turn up the gas and go up for the layup. So it'll be interesting to see how Coach Bowersock and the Senators look to turn things around.
Yeah, and, you know, with the Senators, Washington Township, is that the looks that they've had, they've missed them all, like it seems like. You know, like they really have missed a lot of jump shots. I mean, speaking of jump shot, we got the Papa shot going here at halftime. You know, if any of these students have any eligibility and live within the area, maybe perhaps they can suit up for Washington Township at half. But no, in all seriousness, though, like they've missed the open attempts that they've had, but they also, to your point, haven't been giving themselves much of anything to really help with that regard. because they've also passed up a lot of open opportunities too, right?
Yes.
And namely, it's when they get that ball to the high post and they get it to either elbow and they run that action where they have guys like Sears or Snyder or Andrews that are kind of coming downhill off of that, which it could look like, it could either be like kind of like a handoff or just kind of like a little pocket pass. They haven't made that, and that has been there because Morgan Township has kind of been playing they've been playing chase. They've been playing behind that action. They haven't really put themselves in between the ball and the off-ball guy that they're guarding. And they've kind of even allowed some face cuts too.
Yes.
And so it's one of those things where, Washington Township has just been a little too hesitant offensively, not utilizing all the opportunities that they have had in the half-court setting. But then again, not getting out in transition either.
No, and that's something if Coach Bowersock said, hey, we're going to be patient. We need to slow things down, use our offense to help time management, has to be more efficient than going to the basket and taking those open shots when you are open.
Yeah, and credit to Morgan Township, too. Obviously, on the defensive end, they're doing an outstanding job, like the 8 steals that you've mentioned.
Yes.
And namely Jack Wheeler, the way he guards on the perimeter, he really understands the scouting report. He's really forcing these guys to go left, knowing that, it's not the greatest strength of their game, and knowing that he's trying to defend that half side of the floor, that right half of the floor. And so Morgan Township has been doing a great job positionally, active hands as well.
Yes.
As well as looking up the floor whenever they do get a turnover. Jaden Spratley has been awesome at getting either an assist or passing to an assist and getting those opportunities in transition for the Cherokees. And then on offense, you mentioned that, they've been patient offensively, but they move the ball well. They reverse the ball well. They get good opportunities at cutting to the basket. And so
that's how they're getting good quality shots, is passing the ball and not just holding it and attacking the basket. And that's a good quality trait for a good basketball team.
Yeah, so if you are, on the bench for the Washington Thompson Senators and you got, something to say, what is that? What do you think that they got to do to get themselves back into this ball game?
I would say they're doing a pretty good job stopping the transition when they are getting back. Offensively, I know some coaches are like, you can shoot, you never ever shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Give the guy a yellow light, Say, hey, you're open, take a shot. We're down, we need a bucket, and that's something that you have to have that confidence as a role player to say, hey, you know what? I got to take 1 or 2 shots to see if they go in. And then try to work a little transition game. See if you could get 4 or 6 points here, getting in, taking a chance, gambling in the passing lane and trying to get a steal right here,
Yeah, and I would say this, too, about the transition game. One thing that we haven't mentioned about Morgan Township is Morgan Township does a very good job of getting back defensively in transition.
Yes.
So there were a couple moments where Washington Township had opportunities to run in transition. There was one moment where, they had it. They were kind of going up the court. He didn't look up court. He didn't make that extra pass, and they tried to dribble. But at the same time, there were 3 Morgan Township Cherokees running back, too, so that would have been a difficult pass.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's this idea of when we do get a stop defensively, if you're Washington Township, you guys got to fill the lanes and run.
Yes.
And really, really get out there and force the issue to pass the ball up the court because you cannot necessarily run with these Cherokees, but perhaps the ball can travel faster than what you run. So we shall see as the third quarter is now underway.
Sears did a good job defensively stopping Wheeler. That's the energy right off the bat.
Yeah, Sears jumping to meet the pass there, guarding Wheeler very well. Great backdoor cut there by Holder. Holder, the basket and the foul.
Good pass by Wheeler, but even superhuman strength by Holder going up and getting hammered and getting his 2 points and go to the line.
Keegan Holder, that right there may be an early candidate for the Proud Union Home Play of the Game. Stay with us after the game when we'll name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. First look at the Senators in the half-court offense here in the second half. Martin with it.
There.
Stolen there.
By Ricky.
Geisha, or no, mind you, Wheeler on the basket. It's good. So Morgan, a quick 5-0 start to the second half. It's exactly what they wanted.
Yes, it is. And that's the Cherokees doing exactly what they have been doing all game, getting in the passing lanes, making sure that they are cutting to the basket, getting it.
Yeah, so we'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. And we make mention of the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies, they are the insurance superheroes. So we have a couple candidates for that, I would say, and we have a couple candidates for play of the game as well.
Yes, and that Keegan Holder is going all over the stat sheet with that. So you also have Jaden Spratley. He's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals.
Scott, nice pass there to Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson misses off both sides of the rim, no good. Holder, passes Spratley, drills the mid-range jumper, that's good.
Good vision by Holder right there. That's, like I said, the unselfish gameplay of the Cherokees, getting that open man a look.
Sears gets it in to Scott. Scott back to Johnson. Johnson back to Martin and back to Scott. Scott dumps it down. Sears, pump fake, no good. Rebound, Holder.
And that's good ball movement by the Senators, just not there connecting, but you have to be strong. Got to take a quick shot if you're open.
Yeah, Holder throws the ball away after the right to left cross though for there. So Sears will bring it up. The Senators trailing 27-6 in this one in the third quarter. Scott dials it up, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Wheeler hitting the deck. Saves it in bounds to Armstrong. Armstrong to Scott. Scott to the basket, no good. Out of bounds. Blocked by the Cherokees, so Washington Township will inbound underneath the basket.
Yeah, good hustle by Wheeler getting that ball in bounds, and Center just couldn't connect.
Scott goes up with the right hand. Off the left side of the rim, no good. There's a foul. Looks like that's a push.
Call that on Sears?
I believe he did.
That'll be his first, second on the team here.
Cherokees reverse the ball. Good crossover there. Jumps it off into the left block. That's a jump ball.
Yeah, it was a tough move. As soon as Grieker got that ball, there's 3 Senators on him. Not much you could do when you have 3 sets of hands on you.
Yeah, and taking that one dribble, too, allowing one of those 3 defenders, if not 2 or all 3 of them, to get their hands in there and force the jump ball. Scott meets it. Meets the pass at the free throw line.
There you go, Martin.
Martin puts the shot up, but he fades away with it, and it's no good. Holder behind the back, and he's stopped there by Sears as Sears fouls him. So Sears picks up another quick foul.
That'll be 2.
Yep.
Sears brings the energy for the Senators. He always has the last couple of years. Great defender, good spark on offense.
So Andrews and Garzella come in there. Sears right on cue with a deflection there. But
yeah, great hustle.
Cherokee's able to get a 3 out of it. Got it. Spratley for 3.
Good look by Spratley. Both his jumpers coming from the left side this third quarter.
Cody Johnson. Dribbles from one side of the floor to the other, stolen by Holder. Holder looking up court. Beautiful pass to Spratley. Spratley with the right hand, no good. A rebound there. by Cody Johnson. And
Johnson,
here come the
good
Senators.
strong rebound.
Johnson looking, gets it to Armstrong. Armstrong flips it to Scott. Garzella able to corral it after Scott was unable to. Sears with it off backboard, off front iron, and in. It's now 30-8.
Yeah, Garzella was just underneath the basket.
Missed there by Ricky. Cleaned up by Grieger, and it's good.
Grieger scoring there. That's 4 points for him this game.
4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. We call Grieger with the foul there.
Coach Bowersock getting a little excited. You got to move the ball. Can't be stagnant.
It's absolutely true, especially against a stout defense like the Cherokees, that you're only going to have an opportunity against them if you're able to move the defense. But if you allow them to really sink their teeth in, you really don't give yourself much of a chance. Off the back iron, no good for Garzella. Rebound by Holder. Holder brings it up for the Cherokees. Stolen by Sears. Sears drives in on Wheeler. Off backboard, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Up again, no good. And he's fouled.
I was going to say, a lot of contact there. Sears will take a little breath and walk back slowly to the line, saying, hey, got to compose myself, knock these two down. Foul is on Geisha, his second.
So shooting two is Sears. Makes the first. The 6-foot senior, Nicholas Sears. One of 4 seniors on this roster for the Senators. Misses the second. Same team.
Yeah, Holder running, getting that rebound. He wants to get his average. He's got 6 right now.
So Wheeler with it. Holder. Got a whistle there. We got a foul. Looked like may have been on Garzella.
It was Botcher.
Oh, okay,
32.
Botcher. Gotcha. Short there on the runner by Wheeler. No good.
Armstrong with his third rebound.
And he'll bring it up past the timeline. Nice pass to Sears on the left block. Sears goes up with it off the top part of the glass. No good. Rebound by Armstrong, and he gets fouled. So back-to-back trips to the free throw line for the Senators. And, when you're trailing in a game like this, the clock, being able to score with the clock stopped is very, very critical. So hopefully they can, make good of these opportunities.
Yeah, that's well said. You have opportunities there. Getting a good look by Sears and just missing.
Armstrong makes the first.
But Armstrong right there getting an offensive rebound and then getting a chance to go to the line.
Logan Armstrong rattles it in, makes both. The 6-foot junior. So it's 32-11 with 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We see some pressure here defensively. Stops on a dime. Off back iron, no good for Connor Havlin.
You could see he wanted to shoot and he didn't know when or where. If he should have pulled the trigger on the 3.
Dangerous pass there for Garzella. That one's deflected by Jack Wheeler. So it'll stay with the Senators in front of their own bench. Inbounding is Sears. Andrews out of the left corner, dribbles out of there. Passes it. Garzella with it. Inside out action for Garzella and a little high-low. It's deflected, so Washington Township again with another opportunity here, this time inbounding underneath the basket.
Yeah, decent little cuts and ball movement trying to get open there. If you're Garzella, not being afraid to shoot that.
Sears.
There you go.
Beautiful inbound pass there. And he's got Caden Botcher for the basket. So a couple stops, a couple scores for the Senators. Trailing this one 32-13. Holder gets a screen from Havlin. He's guarded by 2 defenders. Nearly throws it away.
Yep, Wheeler smart. Just go get it, corral it, and let's set this back up.
And another foul there by Sears.
Yeah, using the hip, getting right there. Wheeler attacking, and that'll be 3 on Sears.
So he's finally got to come out of this one. Checking in for him is Shepard Scott. He won't be sitting for long, though, because they really need him in this one. Got another foul here. Wheeler to Holder. Holder, right baseline. Stops. Pops. No good. Off back iron rebound by Armstrong.
His 4th defensive rebound of the game.
Andrews dribbling to his left, brings it back out. Garzella to Armstrong. Armstrong being held.
There you go. Foul's going to be on Connor Havlin, his first. Head's got to be on a swivel to make sure that you don't have a quick shot here.
Botcher able to get it at center court. Andrews looked to reverse the ball there. Scott looked to cut. So miscommunication there and a turnover.
Same book, same chapter, but different page right there. Cherokees looking to score here with just about a minute left in the third.
Spratley fires another 3. He's got it.
He's got daggers as a shot, man.
Big
2 threes already.
Yeah, big 3s at that to really extend this lead going into the 4th quarter. So there's 49 seconds left in the third.
14 points for Jaden Spratley.
If any of you at home picked Jaden Spratley to be your pick to click, well, you're doing better than us.
Yeah, I thought Jet was going to do it. You did a good job with Sears for the Senators.
Yeah. Andrews, crossover, kicks it to Garzella. Garzella fires a 3 off the front of the part of the rim. No good. Tip in by Andrews.
There you go.
Makes it a 20-point deficit.
And tipping.
Baseline. Spratley, the ball just finds him. Wheeler. Back to Spratley. Bryant to board with it. He gets fouled. That's the Senators' 7th foul. So the board goes to the line to 5'9" junior guard for the Cherokees. 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter, holding a 20-point lead. First one's good.
Cherokees 3 for 3 from the stripe.
Remember at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by the Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. And that's going to be an interesting race there to see who wins that award.
It is. You have multiple people that have been playing blue-collar basketball this evening. Hayden Grigger has a couple of points, but he's got 5 rebounds. You have Jaden Spratley, who has 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals defensively.
Logan Armstrong gets a steal. Add that to his tally, and he's looking to run up the court.
He's got 3.
Gets to the Garzella. Steps into a 3. No good at the buzzer. So it's 36-15. The Morgan Township Cherokees lead this one at home. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Since 2000, Hose Connections in Hammond has been a premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop offering quality hydraulic and pneumatic products and services. Hose Connections takes pride in not only meeting but exceeding customers' expectations. To learn all about the products and services that Hose Connections offers, visit hoseconnectionsinc.com or call 219-844-6570. Hose Connections in Hammond, proven under pressure. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso.
Welcome back to Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network. It's fourth quarter action here at Morgan Township High School as they lead this one 36-15. Jaden Spratley doing an outstanding job in this one. He gets the ball. He's in the corner waiting for it. Holder with it. Holder's also had a very nice game in this one for the Cherokees.
What I like about Holder is that he does have a very unselfish play. His scoring can come from transition, but he has found his teammate Spratley a couple of times. He has great vision of the floor, good hustle.
Bryant Rickey misses one at the rim there, so ball goes out of bounds. We're seeing people walk back to their seats with their cakes as they had the cake raffle. Matt, unfortunately,
we did not win that.
No, unfortunately, we did not.
We'll be back here Friday night, so I'll try again.
That's right. Shepard Scott with it, picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass to Garzella. Garzella goes to his left, puts it up with his right, and good.
Good take by Garzella, getting his first points of the game.
Driving right is Holder. Spinning up. Good. Nice basket and in return.
It is, yeah. He does a good job just saying, hey, I can handle this on my own, guys, but next time down the floor, look for him to help a teammate out.
Fires, Andrews, back iron, high, no good. Rickey with the rebound. Garzella with the hustle, trying to steal the outlet pass. Gets back to Rickey. Rickey swings the ball. Holder, pump fake, drives baseline. And he's fouled.
Yeah, you have number 24, Aiden Johnson in. I believe he's a sophomore. Good basketball IQ. He could come in and give you some quality minutes and give players a break. Krieger is chatting with him.
Yeah, Aiden Johnson, one of the youngest players on this team, but a young team as they only have one senior in Bryant Rickey, the Morgan Township boys basketball team. Sears to Andrews. Garzella back to Armstrong, who puts up a three, short, no good. Armstrong gets his own rebound.
Yeah, need to box out there, boys.
Yeah, long shots equal long rebounds sometimes, and there's a whistle there before the basket by Armstrong.
Yep,
it's a
foul
foul
on the ground
on Grieger.
His second. Team 6, so we're not in bonus quite yet. Oh, they called that on Ricky. His third.
Garzella with a one dribble pull up from the right baseline like that. So he gets on the board again with another basket. He's got 4 points on the evening. Crossover, spin move, patented by Holder.
Automatic. Just go down, spin, up and in.
That right to left crossover into the spin. Being able to keep Holder to finish it with his right hand on the right side of the basket is something he likes to do, and it's something he's been doing. Gets a piece of that one, too, as he blocks the three by Andrews. Holder's all over the place.
Second block on this evening, too. Keegan Holder has 6 steals.
Spratley guarding Scott is to not allow him to go anywhere but baseline, but yet Scott able to get it up the floor and then get it to Sears. Sears with the basket.
9 points for Sears.
Sears kind of looking to bait an offensive foul call on the sophomore there, but then the sophomore able to stay strong with the basketball, go up with it, and then get fouled by Sears. So Aiden Johnson, good job there, a 5'9" sophomore for the Cherokees. He's at the line. He makes his first.
Here comes your other pick to click off Morgan's bench, number 20, Jacob Colin.
We got Colin in there. We have Chet Geisha, the other pick to click. That was yours, Matt.
Yeah, we'll see.
But nobody had Aiden Johnson.
Nope. And he's got 2.
Yeah, and he's perfect from the line after a strong take. Sears with his left hand. Andrews with it. When Scott is able to be pushed out to the three-point line there and being forced to become a playmaker, they really neutralize what he can do.
Yes, they do. And Geisha did a great job with that.
And Morgan Township doing a great job defensively at meeting each pass.
Fouls on Johnson, his second.
So Colin goes to the line. Back iron, no good. Caden Botcher checks in along with Andrew Martin. They come in for Sears and Scott. Mason Willingham, a sophomore, comes into the game for Keegan Holder, and Keegan Holder gets a nice warm round of applause as he exits this one with 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Second one, no good. Rebound by Andrews. Garzella navigating, picks up his dribble. Gets it to Botcher. Botcher dials up a 3.
Smart play by Colin, just letting it go out of bounds instead of just trying to leap for it.
Yeah, so it looks like Washington Township, a couple players and the bench is saying that ball was blocked, and that's why they didn't go after it. But I don't hear Botcher saying anything, so maybe it wasn't.
I don't know.
Three there, long, no good. Rebound by Ricky, it looked like for a second, but great hustle there by Botcher.
Good hustle.
So makes up for the missed 3 by getting a rebound there by diving, hitting the deck. He'll get another opportunity here. Jab steps from the right side of the floor.
Good move by Johnson.
Absolutely. Johnson.
Getting 2.
Yeah, passed it to Garzella. Garzella right back to him. Johnson got to his spot, put it up and good with the foul.
Fouls on Colin, his first. They'll put the Cherokees into bonus now.
Botcher ends up with it in the right corner. There's a timeout there.
Doesn't know if he has a 30, so he says...
give me what I have.
Give him a full?
We'll take a full. We'll take it with him. You're watching Game Night, the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Crowell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. At Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Crowell Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports, youtube.com/regionsports, and regionsports.com. So the Morgan Township Cherokees, they lead this one 42-23 here at home, and the Washington Township Senators trying to kind of, get something going here just so that's not as long of a bus ride home.
Yeah, and that's one thing. They have not given up here this fourth quarter. Johnson just had a nice little basket and foul, and hustle by Botcher getting his time in here. Cherokees have a couple of younger players in.
Johnson misses that. Looks like it was saved by Bryant Rickey and then threw it off a Washington Township Senator.
Rickey, smart play, going out of bounds and just knocking it off Martin there, and Cherokees will get the ball.
So bringing it up the floor is Aiden Johnson, a sophomore. He gets it to the other sophomore on the floor, and that's Mason Willingham. Basket's good there.
Yeah, Geisha, 2 points. Good ball movement and good feed by Willingham.
Johnson has been afraid to shoot it in the fourth quarter. This time he gets it to Botcher in the corner, and Martin with the long rebound and off his hand, off his knee, off his foot.
It was right place, but ball was not in the right time there. He had a good look as Brady Walter, number 30, comes in for Morgan. And number 44, you have Chase Rosenbaum.
So you got, I believe you have all sophomores out there.
Yep.
For the Morgan Township Cherokees. So it looks like they'll try to finish this one up here at 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Inside out, 3 attempt, no good. Rebound by Andrew Martin.
Martin playing a good weak side game there as Andrews got 2 points.
Good move by Andrews in transition.
Very
there.
good.
With a little hesitation, dribble, keeps it on the right side, puts it up with the right hand on the right side of the basket for 2. Tries to go for the steal there, doesn't get it.
Good job under control with the Cherokees. Willingham throws that away.
Andrews comes away with it. Patient, pump fake.
Good
Shot
job
no
by
good.
Walter. Just straight up, hands up, and making them force that shot.
Yeah, and then it was Aiden Johnson that came down with the rebound on that one, but then Botcher able to knock it out of his hands and off Johnson's foot to keep it here. So the sophomore will learn you got to hold on to the ball at any moment you get it, because people, even after a rebound, are going to be trying to come in there and swipe it away from you.
Yep.
So if there's anything, this is a learning experience for the players on the floor with the last 90 seconds remaining in this one. Rebound there by Johnson. Andrews crossover right to left, throws it up.
Call that on Johnson. They called that on Willingham, sorry, his first. 8th on the team. Andrews at the line.
Makes his first.
5 points overall.
makes his second. Quick to inbound it is Brady Walters. He gets it to Aiden Johnson, who comes up the right side of the floor. Tries to find Walters. That one's stolen there by Cody Johnson of the Senators. Andrews from long distance. No good. Rebound Walters. Jackson Garzella able to poke the ball free there, but tries to chase it out of bounds, and ball gets out of bounds before you can get to it.
Yeah, he had some hot times there. Like right now, he's in there hustling, trying to get the ball passing. He had a couple of good looks. Has 4 points already, but that's that momentum swing. It's like if something goes wrong, heads go down. It's like you got to keep that up.
No, yeah, you got to get deflections still. Deflections are a stat. I mean, they may not be, what you see in max preps. They may not be what people talk about it when they're sitting at home on their couches,
right.
But your coaches are looking at those statistics.
Yeah, the Huddle scoreboard is a great statistic tool that coaches have. Foul was on Garzella, his first.
Fouls are also stats that we look at, too.
Yes, it is.
But,
I keep those.
Aiden Johnson makes his first at the line. He's shooting now his second.
He's
Nothing
4
but
for
net.
4.
Nothing but net. Andrews, 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Martin tries to go up and under. Gets fouled in the process. Great job by Martin by feeling where his defender was and catching it and able to turn and kind of, close his body out and kind of close into him.
Yeah, he did a good job there.
And get himself an opportunity going towards the basket. So he's rewarded with a trip to the line. Hits the front iron, so misses the first.
Got the second. Aiden Johnson, good little point guard for the future Cherokees there.
Yeah. 15 seconds remaining in this one. And it is all but over. Morgan Township 46. The Washington Township Senators 30. And that will be the final. So the Cherokees win at home, improve their record to 7-3. Washington Township, they fall to 2-4. So we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with a post-game show. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week.
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til, now you know.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
For over 75 years, the Paul Hearing name has been synonymous with auto sales. But wait, did you know that Paul Hearing has a top-notch body shop? Your car doesn't have to be a Ford. Paul Hearing repairs all makes and models and works with most insurance. At the Paul Hearing Body Shop, there are no backlogs, meaning they can get you in and back on the road again fast. And now Paul Hearing wants to give you a $100 gift card just for having your vehicle repaired. Call Paul Hearing at 219-942-2143 to schedule your body shop estimate.
Welcome back. It's time for the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design post-game show brought to you by Jody Geisha and Design. The keys for tonight's win. Well, Morgan Township, they were able to get out in transition. They were able to do a great job defensively, which obviously defense creates offense. And then they were able to just, be able to take care of the basketball, not really turn the ball over, not nearly as much as the Senators in this one.
Yep.
And we got some awards to name out, and the first award, it will come to you as no surprise that it will be a Cherokee. This first award is the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. So it's time to name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies, they are proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court. Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game tonight was?
Number 21, Keegan Holder, 13 points. I had him 4 rebounds and I think 4 steals there. And one thing he does very well is when he puts that superhero cape on, he is looking for his teammates. He got Jaden Spratley going. Spratley ended up being the high point man with 14, knocking down a couple of threes, but those assists were coming from Holder. So he does a good job just being a very good floor general and a very good leader for the Cherokees. So Keegan Holder is your superhero of the game.
Yeah, absolute menace on the floor tonight. He did an outstanding job on both ends. So it's time to name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC. Training, professionalism, and partnership for economic development. The IKORCC Proud Union Home Play of the Game tonight was?
You had the Cherokees taking over a quick 5 points at the start of the third quarter, and it was an and-one play by Keegan Holder going up strong. He got hammered, goes in, got the 2 points, and then followed through with that free throw.
Yeah, the Washington Township Senators, they kind of had a chance in this one if they were able to make some adjustments at halftime. But, just like how the first quarter started, the third quarter started much in a similar way as they went out to, a commanding lead in this one and able to come away with a commanding victory, a 16-point margin. So now it's time to name the Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Learn more about apprenticeship programs at local374.org. The Blue Collar Player of the Game tonight was?
For the Washington Senators, number 20, Nick Sears. He had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. He is the Senators' spark. I mean, that's when they were doing good things. It was him with the ball, attacking the basket. It was him defensively getting right up into Wheeler's face and right in there. He's the heart and soul of the Senators, and a great blue-collar effort by Nick Sears.
Yeah, Nick Sears, didn't quit in this one. Even playing through foul trouble towards the end there, he did an outstanding job. Nick Sears in this one. So that's what we have for you tonight, folks. We'd like to acknowledge and recognize, our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, coordinating producer, Nathan Laird. He's over at Disney right now.
Yes,
he's enjoying himself. He's having a great time. So we wish him and his family all the best. Broadcast crew, myself, Matt Welsden, game producer Claude Martinez, he was outstanding tonight, and then Zach Miller was doing a great job on video as well, giving you all the pictures and images that you were able to watch this evening. Special thanks to Athletic Director Jerry Mateer at Morgan Township High School, coaches Scott Bowersock from Washington Township, and Coach Kevin Krieger from Morgan Township, and to all you viewers on Facebook.com/RegionSports, YouTube.com/RegionSports, and regionsports.com. So thank you for all tuning in, watching, and listening to Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.